Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Creator, Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video, guys. Today we're gonna take a look at Alliance Battle Extreme Combat Female with Crescent. We're gonna try to guide you and teach you guys as much as possible so you can feel comfortable using this character in Alliance Battle Extreme, as she is definitely better than Minerva. If we go with a similar build to have a similar build with Minerva, like which is one blessing and legendary uniform, we will get nowhere close to where we get with Crescent. So definitely we're gonna go through the build, the rotation, then we're gonna jump into the gameplay that was recorded before this video to optimize the run we can actually show on this video. So let's get started with the team here. You have She-Hulk lead. Yes, She-Hulk lead is better than Crescent lead because um, increased damage dealt to male type characters is more damage than all attack increase. Then you want to have Valkyrie as a support if you have her. Obviously, if not, well, you kind of screwed. Uh, so you want to have Valkyrie support. If you have an insight on her, it is optimal. Then you want to have Crescent in your team as your damage dealer, obviously. So if we look at the Crescent build here really fast, so we have 44,694 physical attack speed 125%, critical damage 192%, critical rate with CTP of Rage. You only need 50% her as she gets 25% from her fifth skill. Max cooldown, maxing or defense, and maxing or dodge are all very, very important. And more HP you have, more accumulated damage she gets too, which is actually quite useful. Then if we look at the gear here, you can see 2 physical attack per gear, a little bit of dodge, critical damage, 1 blessing. Like I said, I am very low in blessing on her. The blessing we have is actually physical attack critical rate, which is not really useful with that critical rate, but still it is totally fine. Look at ISO set. Best ISO set for her is Power of Angry Hulk because you need that attack speed as much as possible. And 3 chaotic ISO is really useful in maxing out critical rate and dodge rate if you need to, or getting more HP, obviously. So this is the ISO set we have. Look at the stats on this ISO set. You get all attack, all defense and critical rate 8.5%, attack speed 7.7%, and your defense 8.1% with the 40% increased damage proc. That lasts 20 seconds with a cooldown time of 54 seconds. If we look at the custom gear, we have CTP of Rage. It's a perfect character to use a low critical rate CTP of Rage and a low dodge rate because you can get that dodge rate from the uniform option, which is very easy. So this is a perfect character that you can use those shitty CTP of Rage that you see, like this one, 19.2% critical rate, 23.8% dodge. You know, there's nothing great on that. As long as you have the 9.9% damage per 1% dodge rate and critical rate, and ignore boss damage decreased by 60%, that is really all that matters. Now, if we look at the uniform, you can see uniform is legendary. If we add the uniform to mythical, we will get the all attack from the mythical uniform plus an extra 2% all attack here. That will be a huge, huge, huge boost, to be honest. So if we look at the option, we have dodge. Well, all the bonus uniform all mythical, by the way, guys. We have dodge, physical attack, ignore defense, because I need the ignore defense and dodge. So this is a pretty decent build with the uniform, but obviously if we have the mythical uniform, more blessing, we can do so much higher. For example, with the Minerva, with a similar build, I'll be around 2 million with a CTP of Rage with the Minerva, and in this video we're going to be able to achieve 2.5 million with Crescent with the proper rotation. So it is a huge upgrade. And if we look at the stats she gets here, you can see here attack speed 5%, so 125% is the cap. Critical rate 25%, so 50% critical rate is the cap, which is the part that's really important. You get critical damage increased by 30% there too. So basically you only need 50% critical rate, 125% attack speed, and 170% critical damage. That is literally the stats you need on her. She is really, really easy to build stats wise, obviously. So you can put all your focus on dodge rate, ignore defense, and skill cooldown, which makes her a very, very easy character to build. If we look at the other skills, fourth skill, recovery of max HP. Third skill, not much, fracture, which doesn't really affect wall boss Allen spell extreme. Then you have the second skill. Second skill is one of the most important skills because it's accumulated damage, and this is why your HP is very important, because the total true damage accumulated is based on the HP you have. So it can go up to, can exceed 15% of your HP. So basically, if you have 15,000 HP, you're gonna get maximum 1,000 attack increase, pretty much the maximum attack increase. So I don't know if you guys understand exactly how the cumulative damage works, but that is how it works. So basically, increase attack by 15% of 1% damage taken and 1% of HP. You get the whole the whole process here. So HP is very, very important, so you can have a max higher cap of accumulated damage you can actually get. And now the rotation, how the rotation works, it's actually pretty simple. You're gonna go 3, cancel 2, 4. 4, you want to let it go all the way, except in situation where your proc triggered before you're ready for the fifth skill. If your proc trigger, you're gonna cancel 4 right away into the fifth skill. Fifth skill, you're gonna you have two options. You're gonna let it go till, but not really. You're just gonna cancel it when the third skill is ready, pretty much. My bad on that one. So you're gonna start with 3, cancel 2, 4. 4, you're gonna either let it go till you smash through the boss, or till the proc trigger. Then you're gonna go with the fifth skill. Fifth skill, if the proc is activated, you're going to cancel with the third skill. If the third skill is available, otherwise you're going to wait for the third skill to be available, and you repeat the rotation. But the second time you run the rotation, you're going to do 3, 2, 1, 4. So basically the rotation goes that way, guys. You're going to do 3, 2, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 3, 2, tier 3. It's that simple. You're going to see it in the gameplay, guys. But that is the rotation. That is the steady rotation. You don't alternate anything in this rotation. You just roll that rotation. The only thing you're going to adapt to is if your proc is early, you are going to cancel your fourth skill instead of letting go all the way, and you're gonna use less time on your fifth skill if your proc is triggered on the fourth skill, so you can actually get your rotation going and have your proc on your tier 3 as much as possible. And sometimes you're gonna delay a little bit your fifth skill if the proc is too far from happening, so you can actually maximize it on the tier 3 when you do 3 to cancel into the tier 3, pretty much. So that's pretty much a rotation. The rotation is very, very simple, but very, very hard at the same time, because the timing is everything. If you don't time proc properly, you're gonna get shit run. Like a shit run for me will be about 1.9 to 2 million if I don't time proc properly, compared to a good run will be, if I had a perfect run, I will be between 2.6 and 2.7 million with my current stats. So definitely, if I had like 6 blessing on her and the uniform was mythical, I could do over 3 millions without too much problem. So definitely much stronger than Minerva. So next, guys, we're gonna be jumping into the gameplay section so you guys can see her in action, can see that rotation in action, because seeing the rotation is not the same as seeing the rotation in action. So you guys pay a good attention to that rotation, repeat that on your quest, and you're gonna see your score is gonna go way up, and you're gonna be doing much better. So guys, thank you for watching. If you have any comment, feedback, and you have different things you're doing on your quest and that does better than what I'm doing, make sure to let me know in the comment section. As always, don't forget that I stream Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. on Twitch. The link is in the description down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and drop a like on this video to show your support to the channel. So guys, you enjoy the gameplay section, and I will see you next time.
say our best days pass us by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal. My luck's run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real, this life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over.